Hello and welcome.
To At First Glance
Today's episode is an easy top 5 anime from your host, Dankson.
and Eric's.
So let's jump right into it. Would you like to start, Eric's? I wonder what your favorite anime is.
We already know. My favorite top number 1 is Naruto.
Oh,
Surprise.
wow. We're going to have probably a couple on the same list, so I'm just
course.
going to say also me.
Number 1?
Yes, number 1. That's the only one I know, like in order. Naruto's my number 1. The next 4 are kind of
whatever.
can be bounced around.
Yeah, I agree.
I got Naruto too.
Naruto.
Number 1.
Why?
Naruto has a great story. The character arcs are great. Things tie up. There's a lot of twists and turns. There's a lot of things that they go back to.
A lot of things got unveiled later, which make you change your mind and question your first impressions of that character, which is one of my favorite parts.
Naruto's character arcs are really good with the amount of characters they have.
And the content,
Yeah.
that's a lot to write for.
Yeah.
You got so many Naruto characters.
Part of the most interesting thing I think about Naruto is the farther you go into it, you get into Shippuden and then you get into the war arc, and it's further ahead, but it also brings you back to the history of Madara and the first Hokage and the second Hokage and how everything kind of started. So the farther you go in it, the more you learn about the past, which is a really cool way to write it. Yeah,
A cool thing with Naruto is that they actually work for their power-ups, unlike Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
You like that?
You like that, Dragon Ball lovers? Yeah. So number 1, Naruto, I think.
Suck it.
Suck it. Number 2, or 3, 4, 5. Number 2, I'm gonna have to go Bleach. Bleach has always been one of my favorite animes,
Especially with this new one coming out. Boy.
especially with this new one coming out that we've already done a video on.
Yeah, checking in the link below.
Yeah, it's down there.
Checking in the link below.
Down there. Ba-ding, ba-ding.
Kiss my...
No. Bleach, similarly to Naruto, it has a long lore. There's a lot of characters. There's a lot of personalities. There's a lot of character arcs also. And Bleach for me is so nostalgic. I don't even need a reason. Bleach is on my list. So that's pretty much it. Bleach is the
Growing up, like watching it on, what was it, Toonami?
Tsunami, yeah.
And then,
midnight.
yeah, midnight, staying up trying to watch that shit. I got school in the morning.
What do you have on your list now?
My number 2 is Steins Gate.
Ooh.
If you haven't watched it, watch it.
I haven't watched Steins Gate yet.
It's amazing. You should.
I'll have to watch it.
So it's pretty much based upon time travel and trying to change the outcome of everything that's happening. I'm not going to spoil it too much because I really want people to watch it.
Is it more of like a mind? It's like
Yeah,
a mind.
there's very little action. It's more intellectual, like mind with the time skipping and time travel. You get attached to all the characters. There's not many characters. The small group that they have is awesome. It's good. It's got some funny elements, got some really dark, serious elements as well. So that's cool.
Okay. Number 3 for me. I have to have this on the list. It's Dragon Ball Z, kind of like Bleach.
Nostalgic.
It's nostalgic. I'm specifically saying Z, Dragon Ball Z, because I think that those sagas are the best storytelling that we have from Dragon Ball. Most of us grew up, if you're around our age, you grew up watching Dragon Ball Z. There's a lot we could say negative also about it, but it's still one of my favorite animes, and it always will be, no matter how bad they screw up Super. I don't really have to say too much about it. Everybody knows Dragon Ball Z. So.
Yeah.
What about you, Eric?
My third would be Cyberpunk.
Oh,
I had to put it on my list.
new anime is already on your top list.
That new anime.
Stupid boy.
That new anime is on my top 5. Is it?
Yeah, it's
That's
on mine.
your
I got
third?
Cyberpunk 2, 4.
Oh, you're 4th. Yeah, Cyberpunk with the gore, the graphics, the story, everything was awesome.
Yeah.
Pertaining to the video game itself. If you haven't watched it, watch it.
We also have a video reviewing Cyberpunk.
Mm-hmm. Go check that out.
Watch it first before you watch it because there's spoilers.
Yes.
Cyberpunk's on my list too.
I'm not going to get too deep into it because my battery's dying.
Oh no! But just know. Just know that it is a newer anime, and for it to make our top 5 list,
It has to be incredible.
it has to be pretty good. Just take our words for it and watch it.
Watch it. If you don't like it, then
If you don't like it, obviously there's something wrong.
if you don't like it, call me out. Let's go.
Yeah. Make a video and be like, you guys suck. Do something.
My 4th would be, it's an old one, but it's Speed Grapher. If you haven't watched it, watch it.
Now watch Speed Graphic.
It's got this cool, like, vintage feel to it with the music. It kind of feels like it's based in early 90s, late 80s.
like retro-y.
Yeah, it's very retro. Like the powers are interesting. There's not very many power ups, which is cool because it doesn't really want to focus on that. It's very story driven. I will say the ending's not as great as it should be, but it's not terrible.
Check it out.
Check it out.
My last anime, it's on my top 5 favorite list, is Afro Samurai. The series, it's only 1 season, and the movie, I believe it's called Resurrected. Afro Samurai is a short story, but I wish they had done more with it. But it's freaking awesome. I like Samuel L. Jackson as a voice on there. It's got comedy in there. He plays like an alter ego of the main character. It's got awesome characters. It's bloody. It's gory. It's got a lot of music from RZA, who's from in Wu-Tang, but it's his own stuff. And I love RZA. So the music's dope. Everything about Afro Samurai is dope.
I'm going to have to watch it.
Short and sweet. You're going to want more after. That's what I think. So
Sick.
Afro Samurai.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, man. What about you? What are your number 5?
My last one is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I watched them both. I will say Brotherhood is a little bit better in my opinion. And I know a lot of people in the community will say the same. It's pretty gory. It's messed up. There's some cool powers. It's not really powers. It's alchemy. So it's kind of just like what your imagination can do. It's long. But it's a long story, and you get hooked on all the characters, which is great. I won't get into it. Yeah. If you haven't seen that, it's awesome.
I gotta rewatch it.
If you haven't seen any on our list, check it out. If you have, comment what you think, and both of us will be checking out each other's lists as well.
Yeah.
Get involved. Yeah. Comment below. Watch animes with us. Submit your art. Submit your music. Comment below.
Yeah.
Do something. God damn it.
Do something with your art skills and your creativity.
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget
to like, subscribe, comment,
and ring that notification bell.
A ding ding.
And watch our other videos.